Nore Takbir! Nore Takbir! Nore Takbir!
So as the resistance front gathers, Team Republic gets you another video from Kotal Anjuman district of Panjshir region, where the Northern Alliance fighters launched an attack on Taliban terrorists to drive them out of Panjshir. Now, reports suggest that there are about 35 terrorists who were eliminated in this particular clash, and these are the latest visuals of the same on your screens right now, of the Taliban who have in a way been driven out of Panjshir as well, and the resistance force meanwhile have fought back. Meanwhile, as the resistance front gathers, Team Republic gets you another video from the Kotal Anjuman district of Panjshir region. The Northern Alliance fighters have launched this latest attack on Taliban terrorists to drive them out of Panjshir, and these are the latest visuals on our screen right now coming in of the resistance force, the Northern Alliance fighters, who are certainly giving it back to the Taliban. Reports also suggest that there are about 35 terrorists that have been eliminated so far in the clashes that have taken place. Meanwhile, there have been reports as to how there are about 4 Afghan soldiers who have also been killed by the Taliban terrorists. As the rule of terror continues in Afghanistan, the Taliban have also started with their atrocities against the women, the children and the elderly, and they've started negotiating with the resistance forces in Afghanistan as well. And these are the latest visuals of the same coming in of 35 terrorists of the Taliban that have been killed so far. Afghans certainly are fighting back against the Taliban, and specifically talking about the Northern Alliance, who is certainly fighting back against the Taliban as well. And we have these latest visuals of the resistance front that is certainly gathering steam. All right, going across to Major General Dhruv, who's also joining us over the phone line. Sir, we have these latest visuals coming in minute by minute from Afghanistan, and the latest that we are picking up is that reports suggesting that there are about 35 terrorists who have been eliminated in the clashes that have taken place between the Northern Alliance fighters and the Taliban terrorists.
Yes, the resistance is picking up, but I am afraid that the resistance movement is going to face a lot of problems in the times to come, because in the Panjshir Valley, they are surrounded. It is very difficult for them to get in supplies. Now, while a brilliant job has been done by them in fighting off the Taliban, every day in which this fight escalates, I think the resistance movement will face a lot of problems. It is not simply enough to get public support. They very urgently need supplies. And where those supplies are going to come from there's a huge question mark on that, because they have been isolated in the Panjshir Valley. I'm not sure exactly how the rest of the countries across the world can come to their aid. But the times we'll have to see as to how this plays out over the next few days, and whether the movement also spreads to other districts. Because if the movement spreads to other districts, I think that will be a very positive development.
In fact, Major General Dhruv, another major... In fact, before that, let me go across to my colleague Sanika, who's also joining us live from the Afghan desk, live from the Mumbai newsroom. Yes, Sanika, over to you. Please share the latest details.
Yes, now, Richa, we've already discussed about this video. Now, this video is from the Kotal Anjuman district of the Panjshir region. What we're getting to know from our reporters on the ground as well is that 35 Taliban terrorists have been killed, and the clashes continue in this region as the resistance fighters, as the Northern Alliance, is giving a very tough fight to the Taliban terrorists. Now, we've seen a lot of mind games from Taliban as well, because yesterday we saw this one video that was released by Taliban sources, which showed how Taliban is operating heavy artillery guns like the howitzer, probably in the Panjshir region. The location was not known. So this was kind of the mind games that were being played by the Taliban, be it releasing such videos or claiming that Ahmad Masood is in talks with Taliban to surrender. But what we've seen, the videos that we've seen in the last few days coming from the Northern Alliance and from the fighters of the resistance movement, is that they're giving a tough fight. They've ambushed a lot of Taliban fighters in areas which are very inaccessible to Taliban fighters as well, because we heard reports yesterday of at least 300 Taliban terrorists losing their lives in the fight with the Panjshir fighters. Now, Panjshir is the last province of Afghanistan that has not fallen to the Taliban, and because it has very inaccessible gorges that have helped a lot of invaders, even in the 1980s when Ahmad Shah Massoud was in charge. So Panjshir has a legacy of holding fort, of fighting Taliban, of fighting Soviet as well, Soviet invasion as well. In that time, it was Ahmad Shah Massoud who was one of the prominent resistance leaders. Now his son Ahmad Massoud has taken over, and he is leading the fight in Panjshir. And this is the latest video we have from one of the districts of the Panjshir region, where the Northern Alliance troops are giving a very tough fight to the Taliban terrorists there. At least 35 is what we are getting to know. Taliban terrorists have lost their lives and clashes continue. So probably we could expect more casualties from the Taliban side in the coming hours.
All right, thank you so much, Sanika, for getting us that latest update. Also going back to Major General Dhruv Katoch, who's also joining us over the phone line. Major General Dhruv Katoch, the latest that we also picked up, that speaking about the condition in Afghanistan and specifically talking about the Panjshir situation, the former Vice President, the current acting President, Amrullah Saleh, has also stated that there are certain human rights violations that have also been done by Taliban. They have been, in fact, in a way, blocking the supply of food, fuel to Andrab as well, claiming Amrullah Saleh. He also tweeted about the same. Help us understand how these kind of mind games and other techniques are also being used by the Taliban. Meanwhile, they're also trying to put out this impression that they are, in a way, in an attacking mode, and they're taking over the entire region very soon as well.
Yes, I think the Taliban is playing an attacking game, but the resistance which has been put up now in Panjshir by the Massoud-led resistance movement. Just imagine if the Afghan army had fought back, they'd have defeated the Taliban by now. So I think, I think it's very important to understand that the political and military leadership collapsed, which is why we are in this situation. Now, I think the human rights violations being committed by the Taliban need to be investigated. And I think the first step which needs to be done is for the OIC, the 57 OIC countries must come together and issue a statement to that effect. And they must send the team. Now, I'm surprised that all these Islamic countries are keeping quiet when the gravest human rights violations are taking place in Afghanistan. So I think the onus is absolutely on the OIC. One, to take in refugees from Afghanistan, and number two, to send a fact-finding mission there and to put pressure on the Taliban to seize these human rights violations and to ensure that food and other supplies to the districts is not cut, especially in those districts where the resistance movement is gaining ground.
All right. Thank you so much, Major General Dhruv Katoch, for joining us on Republic TV. And we'll be closely tracking all the developments as far as the latest coming in from the fight between Taliban and the Northern Alliance is concerned. Moving on to some more updates coming in from Afghanistan.